Out there. Messed something up. How? The heck? Yeah, okay. There should be sound coming from the game right now, and it's refusing to actually capture it. What happened to OBS? Hold on a second, sorry. This wasn't happening earlier, and I have it trying to capture the application audio output two different ways. And neither of them are working. Okay, Let's try third way. About here. No. All three ways have failed. Oh dare. Okay, so that works. Why doesn't that work? Thanks, Triggins. I'll have to debug that later. I don't know what's going on. Unfortunately. Anyway, we should get started. Buy a book, reading passes time quickly. Is that a good thing, though? I don't know that I need to make time pass right now. But I do have a book I've been told I should read, and I'm not sure why. Find speed and sniff it. Right, I failed to ignore my own brain being problem. Driggins. I'm gonna boop you.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
I doubt that. If you aren't here, then where are you? Uh-huh. So sneaky. Hey, they're here. Okay. Oh. There's Kim.
Morning.
Morning.
Looks like we can get to work at once. The union muscle turned up. They look rowdy. We should talk to them.
Fine, you can boop that one. So, let's see. What do you mean rowdy?
I mean ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCM being here. They prefer to be policed by the union. These men here.
It's true.
Men who drink beer for breakfast? There's talk of an armed wing of the union called the Hardy Boys, who are responsible for state policing. I think it's them.
Like, the mystery, pair, or duo, the Hardy Boys? These probably the men Gart told us
I
about.
completely forgot. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. It's them by the looks of it. Loud and nasty, just like the manager said. One loose thread less to worry about, and one big problem to replace it.
Hey, you got another skill point. What do I do with that? If I throw another one into interfacing, we can do some stuff. What else do we have? work. Endurance, electrochemistry, interfacing. There are 2 interfacing challenges, 3 interfacing challenges. We can come back to those. We can also put Guillaume Lemieux, Million. All I know is if it's not rhyming, I'm not saying it right. Is what they said. Head in the clouds. I have a lot of logic. I could swear to lose one. Or I could do finger guns, which is just bad. You want logic? I do not have any logic chips on me, sorry. Actually, I don't even know where... So I used to have some for digital, the digital logic class, but... I don't think I still have any of those. Do I want to internalize? I only get to internalize 12 things in the entire game, don't I? Nice. I like Hobocop. I don't know what it does, but I should have went with being homeless so I can internalize that. You know, some base life form. So these all are interesting bonuses where these are just small ones, but these two allow me to redo things, so I'm tempted to save skill points for these to get some white checks unblocked. I don't know. We'll figure that out later. There's so many of them, maybe we should call in reinforcements. I don't know if we need that yet, but...
Just escalate tensions. No captain would sign off on it.
Yeah.
Solving one murder isn't worth a conflict between the RCM and the Debarders Union.
I figured you'd say
In
something
fact,
like that.
even the death of 2 detectives might not warrant an all-out war. So let's keep a cool head, okay?
Yeah, we need to talk to them. I'm pretty sure I know why. Let's see if you,
Everything points to the Dock Workers Union. The tracks in the mud, the circumstances in Martinez, my preliminary information.
Yeah, but directly confronting them might be detrimental to our investigations at this point.
Which may, of course, all be wrong. But we still need to talk to them, and it won't be easy.
Yeah, fair enough.
One more thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, streetwise. Zoom right past. Do it on your own terms.
Yeah, fair.
But aren't you curious to know what they have to say about the murder?
They're in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you decide is fine by me.
Oh yeah, let's see, there was a task we needed. Some trash. Secret passages. The special borscht, that's what it was. The cook in the whirling rags making. You can find him in the kitchen, look into it. He wasn't there when I was there, and I didn't have anyone I could talk to. Now he's there. Oh, hello. Tomatoes are so thinly sliced you can see through them. Nice cutting job.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook. As you step in, He nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garansi and Kubek. Okay, it's definitely not his name. Whatever you do, please don't call him Garansi Kubek. Please, it's not funny.
I'm tempted to anyway, just because you called that out.
The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
You got some impressive pots there.
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove.
Cute. Is that borscht?
The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his and then seems to wait for you to speak. I'm pretty sure he asked you a question. He doesn't know your language. You can just say something cool in return.
Mercury rising.
Borscht need more vodka?
Okay, so he gave me something to work with.
Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits. Clever move by the Union.
Honestly, fair. But if he's cooking in the vodka, it's not going to be alcoholic once it gets to the union workers. So he would have had to take it off the stove, then add it. But maybe, honestly, he does? We don't know.
Of course, vodka. Now that makes a very, very special borscht indeed. Turn it up and then ask for some yourself.
You see, our broken brain is still at it.
Seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. The place is a powder keg.
Turn it up, that would... No vodka, turn it down. No. Let's just leave the cooking to him.
The cook gives you a long, inspecting look, then shrugs too, and seems to wait for you to speak.
Leo said you're friends with Manana.
The mention of Manana gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and lively gestures. Then he falls silent again.
I see Encyclopedia doesn't have any clues on what language this might be. Why do I even keep my brain around? Do you know what's behind the blue door? This is going to be so unuseful.
He looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging and muttering something to himself. Shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't know what's behind that door.
No, really. I don't think I need anything else. Stay masculine. What kind of a... Alright. But wait. Hold on. This didn't get checked off. So... My brain says there's nothing... Do I have to pick a turn it up or turn it down? If I turn it down, there could be riots as people are being less sedated effectively. If I turn it up, people could get too drunk and start causing riots as well. You know what?
The man ponders his cooking utensils.
Let's
and
give
gives
everyone
you a little
hangovers.
nod, acknowledging your...
Butch.
The man says, I'm pretty sure he asked. He doesn't know your language. You can just say something cool in return.
Yes.
Boars need more vodka?
Okay, so it's vodka that keeps...
Of course, turning it up seems like a dangerous idea. Honestly,
Cut
the
it.
place is a powder keg.
You know what? What's that old saying? In wine, there's truth. Let's get him cronked.
He smiles, nodding vigorously, then pours half a bottle of vodka into the pot. With a whistle, he stirs the brew.
Well, depending on how big the pot is, half a bottle might not actually be that much.
He smiles and nods enthusiastically, and, chattering away in his language, ladles some brew into a small thermal cup, then hands it to you.
All right. Physique, morale. I only have one morale, so this will literally end the run. And I don't need physique right now. I do have a morale booster, magnesium, so I can recover from it. It's in a thermos, so I can just have it whenever, but 3 uses left. You know, I've been clicking so much, I didn't realize that I could control this with West. You still hate me, I'm pretty sure. No. There's no reason for me to need extra physique.
She's agitated, judging from the way she keeps pulling at the frayed edge of her blanket.
And there's no public phones nearby?
No, but I can take you to one.
The closest phone booth is down the coast. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
It's fine, I understand. Thank you anyway. I'm glad to see you again, dear.
Sorry, ma'am, I didn't mean to eavesdrop on your conversation. Tell me how I make up to you. How about, good day, ma'am, everything alright?
Please don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie. I was just hoping to make a call, but the Whirling's phone line isn't working.
Do they even have one? Oh, right, he said that the copper had been stripped and sold.
The union office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there. Or to the phone booth down the coast. And Gary's phone is dead, too.
What did you need to use
To let
phone
the
for?
young woman who's house-sitting for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and our friend Gary were supposed to get back by Monday night, but they're still missing, and I haven't heard from them. I was also hoping she'd heard from Morel.
A little missing persons puzzle might just be the thing to take your mind off the hangover.
I mean... Okay, I'll bite. Has your husband gone missing before?
That's just it. This isn't like him at all. He always plans his expeditions so carefully.
And he's a cryptozoologist. That's probably not useful at all for
A cold
me, but...
breeze hisses through dense thickets of reeds. Something sweet in it, somnolent. A damp chill goes down your spine. When you look around, you're still in the whirling in rags.
Huh? This cable is... There we go. Better.
But you have more important things to worry about.
I mean, kind of, but at the same time... The Union ain't gonna do anything about it. Um... You don't know this about me, but I've actually lost all my memory and have no idea what I'm doing. I think I'm gonna skip that one. We don't need everyone in on that. How about...
Oh dear. I'm not sure where to begin.
What does your husband look like?
Well, his expression is slightly grumpy, but his eyes are always bright and curious, like a small boy's. And his palms are quite coarse from all the field work, but he's quite gentle.
You can't go around Revachol feeling grown men's hands. If you want to find her husband, you'll need more concrete information.
Let's try again. If I were trying to meet him on the street, what would I look for?
Oh, well, he's a bit shorter than you, but with a larger frame, and he has longish white hair, usually a bit uncombed. You might say wild, even.
The lieutenant pulls out his notebook and begins jotting down the woman's description.
One other thing, he'll likely have all kinds of field gear on him, even if he's not out in the reeds, you know, just in case.
Interesting. How long have you been married?
We'll be celebrating our 16th anniversary this autumn. Not the most numerically satisfying anniversary, but I like the less obvious milestones even more somehow.
How did you two meet?
Via dating agency, I'm ashamed to say.
Yeah, fair enough.
I was looking to get back into the scene after recovering from my accident, and he'd just divorced. We hit it off, and, well, here we are.
She's skipping over some important parts. Perhaps you'll find out more later.
Huh. Well, I think I have all the information I need. Let's move
I
on.
hope I've been useful.
I mean, we're trying to be useful to you, so, what is this expedition your husband is on?
Just some field work, sweetie. Morel is a highly trained scientist. He and his assistant Gary are studying an extremely rare species of insect. But they should have returned by now. They were just going down the coast across the waterlock to set a few traps. He said they'd be back on Monday.
That's the water
What could be
lock.
keeping them?
The water lock's broken.
The water lock, that was broken. Could this be it?
I do need to know who Gary is, though.
Oh, sweetie, it's nothing like that. Gary's as loyal as they come. I trust him with my husband's life any day.
Yeah, I actually wanted to know more about Gary, not necessarily for that reason, but okay.
Oh my. What happened to the water lock?
You may not believe it, but it looks like some maniac crashed his motor carriage into it. What do you know? It's blocked by a big butter billboard. It fell right into the water. I love the alliteration on that. Probably just some technical problem. I really don't know. Maniac.
Oh, sweetie, if it weren't for you, I'd be looking forward to another sleepless night. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you both.
Easy experience.
You're welcome, ma'am.
I hate to ask, but if your investigation takes you to the other side of the coast, please do keep an eye out for my husband.
Will do.
Yes, some left-field scientific research is exactly what you need right now. Funk up that vanilla murder investigation.
Indeed.
And if you see him, let him know Lena is waiting for him here at the Whirling. He gets so tangled up in his work that he may not know the water lock's been repaired. And it's cold out there.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, you're such a dear. Thank you, sweetie.
Tell you what. Tell me more. How about, so your husband is some kind of scientist?
Oh, yes. A zoologist. A cryptozoologist, to be more precise.
What is cryptozoology?
It's a pseudoscience that attempts to legitimize research into mythological beasts and urban legends.
So to some extent, there is legitimacy in studying myths. That doesn't necessarily mean that cryptozoology itself is legitimate, but like it is useful to know, if you can, where urban myths come from.
That's one opinion, yes. And people are entitled to their opinions.
Yeah, you shouldn't have said that directly in front of Lena. Kim, that was a
She's
bit
used
rude.
to playing off such insults casually, but they still affect her.
My apologies, ma'am. I did not mean to undermine your hobby.
It's not her hobby, it's her husband's line of work.
It's not a hobby.
There we
here.
go.
It's a subfield of zoology, one specializing in animal species that are so exceedingly rare that many assume them to be extinct or even fictitious.
And we have found, like, she mentioned specifically bugs. We have found bugs that were suspected to not exist fairly recently, so it's not... Yeah, like giraffes, you know, the mythical creature. Nothing could actually have a neck that long. That's just... Actually, though, platypuses were suspected for many years to be completely fictitious after word of them were brought back to Europe. Which, frankly, if you look up anything about a platypus, everything about it sounds fictitious. So, it does make sense to me.
Searching for such species called cryptids is difficult and often thankless. And frankly, many scientists are too lazy to do it. Universities these days are rarely interested in supporting real research.
Sorry, I just want to get rid of that exclamation point. Why did the camera pan up to Gart?
The quality of research at Revacholian universities has been on the decline, but you doubt there was ever a time when cryptozoology was embraced by the academic elite.
Yeah, it sounds about right. I want more coffee. Tell me more about this rare insect. Let's read about husband. Let's go with this.
Oh, sweetie, it's fascinating. But I shouldn't bore you with entomological minutiae.
But I like words. Oh wait, that's etymological.
The lieutenant gives you a sideways glance.
Kim's annoyed at me. No, I want to hear about the insect.
It's a phasmid, technically, but
I have heard of phasmid, but I don't remember what they are.
Ah yes, Phasmatodia, a diverse group of insects whose bodies resemble twigs, leaves, that sort of thing. Ghost insects, colloquially.
Okay, so stick bug. I kind of wish I had a stick bug stim board. Yeah.
where other phasmids imitate sticks or leaves, this one's a living reed. It disguises itself among the reeds here on the Insulindian coast.
This is an actual bug, isn't it?
Hence its name, the Insulindian phasmid.
Although
You'll end up co-discovering the phasmid with us, officers.
that isn't, because Insulindian is not a place on Earth. It's in this world instead. But I'm fairly certain there is a phasmid that imitates reeds. Yeah, I should get a stick bug video and have that play if someone mentions stick bugs in chat. I wonder. So I had an idea, actually. Do you know the Obamafy website? I don't think I could actually make a call to that live, but it'd be fun to have the Obamafy effect turn my character into a stick bug and then play the stick bug animation. Oh. So all it does is it takes any image you give to it and it uses fluid dynamics simulations to move it to look like a picture of Obama. You can make it look like any output image, so I could take it and make it look like a stick bug instead. The first frame of the stick bug video. The thing is, I don't think I can. It would have to be really low resolution for it to actually run, and I don't think that would necessarily work. But it'd be interesting if I could get it going. Unfortunately, the easiest way to do it would probably be to ruin everything. I'm thinking too much about this. We should get back to the game.
I knew it. We're gonna be chasing made-up insects with cryptozoologists.
It's not made up, officer. I can assure you. It's simply elusive, so much so that most establishment zoologists doubt it exists at all.
Honestly, this sort of thing is very sought after by entomologists because they're just really... It's really neat to find convergent and divergent evolutions in the bug world. There's so many of them. So I don't know why zoologists would be avoiding it here. What makes you think the phasmid is around here?
Well, some teenagers making out in the reeds saw one. They didn't know what it was, of course, but there was a brief article in a local newspaper about their encounter with a ghost insect that looks like the reeds. Gary sent us the clipping.
So newspaper clippings, all the evidence you have. It's enough to spawn an investigation. If it's only like 2 people, like putting a little bit of time in to try and find what was found, it's actually, that is relevant and worth pursuing.
Of course, most phasmid sightings turn out to be false alarms, but their description matched the Insular Indian phasmid perfectly, and they didn't even know what they were looking at.
Enthusiasm has wiped the worry from her face. Her eyes sparkle behind her glasses.
You seem really excited about the scripted.
I suppose I have something of a personal connection to the Insular Indian phasmid. All scientists have their little hobby horses.
So, is it dangerous?
Not at all. Why else would it hide itself so carefully?
You'd have to bat at the reeds, at the cattails even. Is it valuable?
Oh, I doubt it. No one gets into cryptozoology for the money, sweetie.
But does it have cool powers?
Yes, it can blend in almost perfectly among the reeds. It's how it stayed hidden all these years. Centuries, even.
It's some of the phasmid camouflages are very impressive. The leaf bugs and the stick bugs, they've developed to look very, very much like what they're trying to imitate. Are there stick bugs around us? There's got to be some. I don't know if there'd be any up towards the metropolitan center you're near. It'd be more likely you'd find them out in the woods over here, but I don't know if they're... I don't know which I don't know where stick bugs are native to. I know there's a bunch of different kinds, though. Okay. So what's so special about the stick bug, then?
Oh dear. I'm afraid I'm not explaining this very well. It is very special. Morel can explain it all much better. I wish you could hear him describe it. Then you'd understand, I'm sure.
Well, we'll have to find out later. Anyway,
You're an
Failed.
enthusiastic idiot, but you're still an idiot.
Hey, it's describing me. I only have a +1 for suggestion. Oh, am I still wearing the bad shirt? No, everything about cryptids. Living cryptids, skin cryptids, marine cryptids, land cryptids. Bring it on.
We don't have time for Cryptozoology 101. Let's get back to work, shall we?
That's all for now, ma'am. What shirt am I wearing? Oh, it's minus authority. Now, this is the one that reduces suggestion. So I'm currently kind of fine. Savoir-faire. I need new pants and new shoes, because these are terrible. Of course, the disco pants gives me electrochemistry. Okay. Good morning, Gart. How much do you hate me
Can I
today?
help you?
About my bill for
Got the
tonight.
20 real?
Wait, I thought you said 25. Okay.
Good. You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real tomorrow.
Do I get 10 experience every day? I can deal with that. Thanks, Gart. Alright. I want to know how to get into this door. It's...
You
Don't think
see
I
a heavy
have-
steel door with a prominent dimple lock.
Dimple
It's painted
lock.
blue.
I don't have anything new to present for that. Hey, look, it's Northern Line. Unfortunately, no. There is no lockpicking lawyer here.
Let me handle this.
Okay. Hi, Elizabeth.
Detective disorientated. Are
She
you
smells
still wondering
coldly.
where you are? This is Martinez, in case you've forgotten. I advise you not to overstay your welcome.
Her entire character has shifted. This young woman is cold as ice.
I knew you were not a gardener.
That's right. I am not a gardener. I'm a legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union. So let's get to it. You're looking for Titus Hardy? You think he has information that will help you? Maybe he does.
Okay.
That's Titus. Talk to him. But know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming. Nothing official. The District of Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
Yeah, fair.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority. We will make an arrest if we have to.
Kim... I get it, but...
She says nothing. Her glare speaks for her. Could this be the Miss
Miss
Beaufort
Beaufort.
that Easy Leo mentioned? The one Mr. Everett sent to law school?
Are you Elizabeth Miss Beaufort?
I suggest not wasting time on trivial pleasantries and focusing on why you are actually here. Titus Hardy.
Oh, this isn't a pleasantry.
Even though she has excellent control over herself, something moved behind her eyes, in the way she stands, in her face.
Easy. Leo told me about you. He likes to talk a lot.
You are not here to chat up the legal counsel. You are here to question these men.
What if I want to talk to you, not Titus?
What you want is of no significance, officer. Don't test your authority. In Martinez, you are no one.
And what are you going to do to me?
What are we going to do to you? The union isn't going to do anything to you. It is not a crime syndicate. It is a labor organization.
Then you have...
Goddamn right it is.
Then you have nothing to fear from me.
If anything, it is the RCM who do things to people. But we digress.
Uh-huh. Why are you so aggressive?
Aggressive? You make your living enforcing violence. These people are just dock workers.
Uh-huh.
Just dock workers? Do dock workers spy on the police? We'll let you off easy, miss. Don't think it will happen again.
Listen, you moral intern lackeys. You're a mob, enforcing the unlawful privatization of Revachol. 20 fat men in the Occident are stealing it all, and you're their bodyguards.
We don't typically work here, but sure.
Fuck yeah.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders.
The world needs a financial buffer zone, no need to get emotional. Privatization is not unlawful. It's cool and funny. Maybe we're just not historic individuals. Nah. I don't know where you heard that, but it's wrong. The RCM is principled and strong, unlike you socialists. Nah. I liked that. Good start. Let's take it a step further. Armed uprising. What are the union's plans? Kim will hate me if I say that, but I'm tempted. Yeah. Let's see what happens.
Look, a
Comedian.
Do your job, ask your questions, then get out of Martinez.
She's smart to respond that way.
Strange. It's as if people don't believe a cop could be a socialist revolutionary.
Yeah, I'd have a hard time believing it as well. What's your role in all this?
Like I already told you, I'm a legal counselor. Do you have hearing problems?
Possibly. I blame my flared pants, because apparently they're able to fuck with all sorts of my stats. Anyway, I should talk to Titus. Ooh, pictures. Photos of men, come on, you guys know me. In Union placars, come on. Here we go. In overalls, toting guns, and Union yep, okay. So they are armed. There's a bowl, they're spitting it, regame tobacco, fair enough. See, hawthorn bushes outside.
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling-height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers.
Huh. It's not time yet. What? Mysterious door seen. Huh. Squint.
There's a little slide panel up there to let some air in. No need to open it in spring. It's still too cold outside.
This is white check. You may try it. If it becomes time, will I get another chance?
Nothing.
Who knows?
Just black tangles like the hair of an old woman. Motionless. The wind in the yard doesn't reach the hawthorn, nor does the light come in from this window.
Revert my gaze. Okay, so that's everything in this room other than Mr. Titus.
This is where you say your bit.
Uh-huh. My bet, you say?
Detective,
We need to talk about the man hanged out back.
Oh, this is about him. A real looker, that one.
Uh-huh.
You're sure taking your time, waiting for him to get ripe and pretty for you, huh?
Oh, he was a real pretty boy by now. Real hot stuff. Letting out that pretty boy smell.
Nice hair, Glenn.
Time to go to work in the shit factory!
Easy, boys. These janitors have a hell of a job cut out for them. I mean, I wouldn't go in there for $1 million.
He slaps his forehead.
You might want to start asking your questions now. It's not going to get better than this.
Uh-huh.
Do a head count first. Connect these men to the tracks you saw in the
1,
yard.
2, 3, 4, 5,
Chances are
6,
they're going to match.
7, 8. So she's the one with the lighter steps. Okay. I'm gonna scan the room. Because, yeah, I should be able to place each of them. I have all their shoe sizes.
Starting from the right. Boot size 44. Blonde man in his 30s. Overbearingly masculine. Sitting on his right. Standard working boots. Size 45 or 46. Eldest in the room. Probably mid-50s. Smoker. Quiet.
Uh-huh.
Across at the other table. Hobnailed working boots. Size 43. Gang tattoos. Mesk or Sarah Mauritian in his late 30s, early 40s. He spent his youth in Villa Lobos, a housing project in the Jamrock Quarter. There were incarcerations. Hard to say what else. The ink is fading.
I forgot to, okay, so we know a decent amount of tattoos. That makes perfect sense, considering. Villa Lobos.
And then, standard working boot. Steel reinforced toes. Size 46. The big dick. Wide at the shoulders and lean at the hips. Rugby cap. Fingerless gloves. And numerous scars. A little under 40.
Mm-hmm.
The emblem on his vest says Rowing Club.
Club.
A little patch below it reads
Titus
T.
Hardy, Captain. Okay.
In the far corner, standard working boot, steel reinforced toes, size 44, 40-something, non-alcoholic beverage in hand. You squint. Is that a plectrum?
Plectrum?
On his neck. Forget it. It's not important.
What's a plectrum? Wait. Oh, okay.
Let's call this one the musician.
What was a plectrum? Guitar pick? Let's... I just want to see what it is. Come on. It's just a pick. Interesting. And the little guy.
Size 41, with the light step. Not a child, after all. An older man with a rat face, mean, watery eyes, and 2 front
Him?
teeth missing. In the middle, heaving and wheezing. Big guy. Boot size 46, deep marks. Probably carried the victim over. He, alone, is 130 kilos. Add the man in armor, and you could easily exceed 220.
Right, we did establish that he had a armor-concealing shirt, which means someone took the armor.
In conclusion, these 7 are the actors on the crime scene. The footprints were theirs, but there's a discrepancy.
The Oddsel?
Exactly. You've stood there for about 4 seconds, not saying anything. Hit them with questions. Where's the 8th Hardy?
Where's the 8th Hardy?
The fuck is with you, fella?
Found 8 sets of footprints, but there's only 7 of you. Where's the 8th Hardy boy?
What are you talking about, madman? There's no 8th Hardy boy. There's 7 of us, and we're all here.
Uh-huh.
Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardy boy? We ain't hiring.
Uh-huh.
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could maybe...
She could.
She? So there's an 8th Hardy, and it's a Hardy girl? Who might it be? Elizabeth? The gardener?
That's what I was suspecting earlier.
Shut the fuck up, Glenn! I do the talking here. Now what the fuck do you want?
Does Elizabeth walk with a limp? Or is she a truck driver, or...
It has to be good, if he won't let you pursue it. Looks like the lieutenant thinks so too.
So let me get this straight. There is an 8th Hardy boy. It's a she, and you don't like us talking about her?
Oh, straight to the point.
Right. We're not talking about this. This is a private Hardy Boys matter. Nothing to do with your shit. And
He points at Kim.
you're not cops here. Don't go digging around if you don't want a bullet in the back of your head. I'm watching you.
No.
Good. We are all watching each other. Officer, your question.
Yeah. Straight to the point. The hangman in the backyard. Did you do it?
The pretty boy. You guys really love talking about that pretty boy.
Uh-huh.
Funny. But my partner and I have a serious matter to discuss with you.
Why are your boot prints all over the scene?
You mean these boots?
He raises his worker's boot, size 646, steel reinforced toe.
We all got a pair. We wore them the night we took the pretty boy out back and hung him by the neck.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we did this. Together. All of us. Until he was dead. That's why our prints are all over the scene.
Okay.
There's a catch hidden somewhere. He didn't confess so that you could take them all away. It's too simple.
Aha. But there's a catch.
There is no catch. These 7 honest men have all equally come forth to tell you what happened, so that you don't waste any more of your time.
Yeah. Fair enough.
All 7 together. They're diluting responsibility. It's an anti-arrest tactic.
I'm not going to just arrest him. That's not going to work. There's 7 of them, 2 of us. Just murdered him, just like that. No remorse.
How many people have you sent to the Shays? Ever felt remorse for them?
I have no clue. And
Chaise électrique is the method of capital punishment in Revachol under the Coalition. During the suzerain's reign, it used to be the firing squad.
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life.
And Reunion, what's
The
that?
River Esperance Correctional Facility, a military prison run by the Coalition, dubbed Reunion by the inmates. The origin of the name is unknown.
Honestly, I drink so much I can't remember anyone I've sent behind bars. So, to some extent, I almost feel like that is the right choice to say here. It won't earn me any favor with them, but they'll be less suspicious of me, because they'll think I'm just a bumbling fool. Bad people, scum of the earth, trying to do my job, that's all. What we do is different, we enforce the law, you just kill people like it's nothing. mentioning that we enforce the law will drive him to say part of his agenda. I think it's not it does escalate though. Let's go with that.
But you see, a lawman, is something people agree upon. And here in Martinez, we agreed that this man had to die.
Okay, who called the shots that night?
Are you deaf? There will be no singling anyone out. You can't arrest a Hardy Boy without arresting all Hardy Boys.
Yeah.
Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest them all?
Yeah.
A trick question. Don't let her lead the conversation.
I don't have to. One of them was more complicit than the others. No, but seriously, who calls the shots around here? It's Elizabeth.
Who do you fucking think does?
Point at Fat Angus, the biggest animal dominates the herd. I'm guessing it's the big one. It's the 8th Hardy Boy, the one that's missing the big dick. I'm gonna say I thought she did.
It wasn't a question, dickwad. How fucking stupid are you?
I don't care. I was actually, you know, I'm actually convinced she's the ringleader.
This asshole is worse than... Titus runs the Hardy Boys, genius.
Got them to say it.
That's why we're called the Hardy Boys. Ain't that right, fellas?
Nope, I still think she runs it.
You got your answer, Mr. Law.
Yes, there are some administrative differences. But on that night, they all acted as one man.
Uh-huh. Then when did this hanging incident occur?
You don't have to keep answering his questions.
No.
I know, Lizzie. Relax. We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way to end the week.
Just casually end my week with a, no, I'm not going to continue that. How long had you known the victim?
Known him? We don't associate with scum like that, asshole.
Yeah! Who do you think we are?
Quiet. He came around about 3 weeks ago when that Pines cow first sailed into town. Happy?
Thank you.
By the Pines cow, you mean the representative for Wild Pines? The shipping company you are striking against?
Yeah.
No. I mean the Pines cow. The stupid-ass cow they sent in to fuck us over. But you know what? Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say when you ask her hard enough.
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus. Officer, your interview is drawing to an end. Don't waste your last questions.
Pretty sure hanging is the answer to the second one. Though we don't have any indication that he wasn't dead before he got hung. So let's go with why.
'Cause he was worthless mercenary scum. And he stepped out alive in my town.
I can respect that. So he's a mercenary, that's it?
And he stepped out of line.
Jaw clamped shut like a vice.
What kind of mercenary?
The kind that shows up when you start a strike. The experienced kind, too. Had Cohoy and Semenine written all over him. Ex-Oranese Special Forces.
What's it called? Pinkertons? Is that the name of the group that breaks up strikes?
A live grenade. Right here in our bar.
I can't prove it, but I know he was sent by the Wild Pines. They hire merc shit like that. Story of every strike from here to Samara.
Hold on, how do you know he's even in the Special Forces? Right, but we actually do wrong. I'm gonna go with...
Cause one night he walked straight up to the mic and said, "I'm RNE's goddamn Special Forces, and I'm gonna fuck you all."
Really?
Yeah, really. Had a gin and tonic up there? sang some R&E's paratrooper song, and said he's gonna fuck everyone.
We couldn't believe it either, but he fucking did, right there. Like some kind of animal.
Sounds like my kind of person, considering I'm also a drunkwad that sings on stage.
Sire, the tale is true. This is a serious violation of the karaoke code.
The karaoke code? Besides crimes against karaoke, what did he do wrong? Right, but what did he actually do wrong?
Wrong?
I kind of like the crimes against karaoke, though.
Raped one. Harassed workers. Threatened to kill some as a warning.
Yeah, that's fair.
From rape to harassment to threats of violence. Why the strange de-escalation? He regrets mentioning it. Hopes you didn't notice.
Oh, wait.
To kill us all, if we don't open the gates, if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't bend over. That was before he started coming here.
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. Started coming here every night. Drinking, grabbing girls. Grabbed one of ours mid-karaoke, right there on the stage.
He grabbed someone?
Yeah. This girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl, young. Gets into the second verse of Lover Lake. The fucker grabs her legs, starts screaming. Show me your cunt! Why don't you show me your cunt? Then, he gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle. Doesn't even fall down.
Was this the same girl who was sexually assaulted, raped, you said?
Aren't you fucking listening? My man is talking to you. He took care of it. They got the girl out before anything else could happen.
Good.
Yeah, me and Eugene got her out. Aren't you fucking listening?
There's something odd here.
Indeed.
Seems like they don't want to talk about that rape Titus mentioned. Why not? This is a serious allegation. Make them talk about it.
Right, but who did he rape then? This is a very serious allegation.
No. You're not getting the name. That's a Martinez matter. And I'm not discussing it with you clowns.
Honestly, we don't have jurisdiction here. That has been established. So... Oh, hi. It's time for me to get another cup of coffee, it sounds like.
Time for another break. Ads are coming. Don't bother watching these. The billionaires don't know what you need better than you do.
Indeed.
Nor do they deserve your ear or eye, as they're just going to try and monetize mass manipulation.
Indeed.
We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Until then.
I think we've got a bit of a situation on our hands, Hook.
Yeah.
You're getting a bit off track, aren't
What do you mean? He's not going to elaborate. Okay. Well, we will be back in 3 minutes after these ads play. Until then, I recommend getting up, stretching your legs, getting some water, maybe a cup of coffee, and don't watch these ads. They're not worth your time. I will be right back. After these... No. Alright, I never did finish that. I'm just gonna hide that.
Okay, okay. Coast is clear. Welcome back, everyone. I hope the ads weren't too egregious this time. Poik, it seems like you were in the middle of a bit of a mystery or investigation. What did you discover before the break? Was it related to the game, or something else entirely?
Grab some M&Ms on my way back. Pardon me for a little bit of crunching. No. You're not getting a name. That's Martinez matters, and I'm not discussing it with you clowns.
There's nothing you can do for now. He's stonewalling you.
We failed by a pretty substantial margin. Thank you, Volition. How did you kill him?
We hanged him up by his neck until he got real still. Wasn't that obvious, Copper?
Not particularly. He wasn't struggling while he was being carried.
Did they teach you anything at the cop school, idiot?
This is where an autopsy would come in handy. You have to work with what you know.
Yeah, that's fair. We need more. Did you muffle him? We haven't heard any reports of screams.
Titus, you don't have to clarify anything.
Pretty sure he was dead before he was hanged.
We overpowered him, dragged his unconscious body to the tree, put a noose around his neck, and hanged him till he was dead and steady.
Okay. That checks out.
And we left him for seagulls, maggots, and you fucks.
Make them a bit more uncomfortable first, then see if it all adds up.
Huh. Wasn't he a trained killer from Orangey's Special Forces? If so, then how did he manage to overpower him?
With numbers, asshole. How do you think? You're right, Lizzie. I've done enough explaining here.
I mean, he's right.
No, he hasn't. Not yet.
Where did this overpowering happen?
Weren't you fucking listening? The fucker came to our bar. It happened right here.
Chenky might be lying. This feels important. I'm tempted to stick a point into composure. To try and push that. Let's see how we do.
Titus is solid as a rock, and so are a few others.
But first tell me who's solid.
Elaine, who looks like he might be Titus's right-hand man, the least antsy of the bunch. Definitely not his first time being questioned by the police. This little rat-faced fellow is solid too. Always fidgety, yes, but no change there.
Okay, him.
Him neither. Mostly keeps to his tomato juice, or whatever he's got there.
Fair enough. Who's cracking under the pressure? It didn't even have a voice for that. It just had him. This one, he's sweating profusely and has difficulty breathing. They've smartly kept him out of the conversation thus far. Definitely the weakest link in the chain. Hey you having trouble breathing over there?
No. Of course he's having trouble breathing. Just look at how fucking fat he is.
Shanky.
Fuck off, Shanky. Angus is a powerful guy. All muscle.
I mean, that's fair. He has to carry a lot of weight on him at all times.
Keep your eye on this powerful guy. Sooner or later, he's going to break like a piece of twig.
Alright. There's something you're not telling me.
Fuck you, too, Copper. Picking on Angus like this. We're done with this schoolyard shit.
I just wanted to
just
know
so
if...
you know, he doesn't have trouble breathing.
Like, you can get an inhaler from, the medicine cabinet at, Freets, I'm pretty sure. You don't have to be a dick about it.
This one is a stone wall. You won't get more out of them about the night of the murder. Not yet.
Right, I have other questions about the lynching.
Like what, Copper?
Escalating's bad here, so let's go with... So what are we gonna do now?
Nothing. Your investigation here is done. Leave Martinez, go back to your stations where you belong.
New task, prove your authority to Titus Hardy.
I think we're going to stick around, thanks. Some things don't add up here, Titus.
Agreed.
I've done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to first-degree murder. Even if it is a group responsibility, we're going to look into this.
Agreed, Kim.
Good luck with that. You've heard everything a rent-a-cop is gonna hear from us, real law officials.
Authority.
You didn't get a beating.
Godly. Weak when you first met. Huh. Disgust 8th Hardy gives us extra authority. I have a -2 authority, and this is a 16 check. The only way I possibly could succeed that is with double 6s. 11 would be 9, which is 7 under authority. I don't have... Unless I can get a +5, I can't even get 7 more authority than I currently have. That's not gonna happen. I'm just gonna take off for now. Thank you. Ma'am?
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
Are you the Hardy girl?
I am not.
Okay.
You could be, Liz. You could be anything. You could even be a model.
Glenn definitely has it for Lizzie.
Even a mod? Glenn, I went to law school. I am an attorney.
He's right. With a face like that, she could be on the cover of Le Debutante International.
He's right, you know, you're very pretty. She would probably hate hearing that from me. Get a grip, Glenn, she went to law school. She'll appreciate that. But she might not like me talking to Glenn, so that does feel like, either of these are gambles based on how she reacts. Let's go with that.
So fucking what? Lots of models are actually really smart people, fuckwad.
He's not wrong. There are actually some pretty intelligent models. There are also really dumb ones, too.
No, Glenn, they aren't.
She's wrong.
This didn't change her opinion of you.
Fair.
It's not her. She's not a Hardy girl. Definitely.
I am not.
You could be, Liz.
Even a mod?
He's right. With a cold look in her eyes speaks louder than words. She is not amused.
I knew that would be...
It's not her. She's not a Hardy girl. Definitely.
Maybe we'll talk later. I wanted to see how she'd respond to that, because I wasn't going to gain any standing anyway. The answer is she's not going to react to that. Nothing new to look at in here. So... I have upgraded my composure, which gives me the ability to look through a couple new things over again. Might as well. Also have the ability to do that again, but I believe that still requires the double 6 to hit.
Snow covers the white on blue police livery of the motor carriage. The white colors nearly meld together.
Wait, why am I even thinking about this? Wasn't I supposed to...
Do something important? Something murder-related? There's always something important. Doesn't mean you can't take a moment to admire this piece of machinery.
Agreed.
This is a Caprice Kanema, the Caprice Motor Corps follow-up to their highly successful workhorse, Caprice 40, and the answer to the Lum's racing breed, Ferv series.
Ferv.
With its air-cooled, rear-mounted 12-cylinder compression ignition engine, driving the rear wheels through a 4-speed manual gearbox, the Kanema is able to reach 100 kilometers per hour in 13.5 seconds, and go on to a top speed of 180 kilometers an hour.
Won't this roll over in the first sharp corner?
The high center of balance is offset by a large battery bank mounted at the bottom of the cabin.
Okay, that's
feeding
fair.
all the auxiliary systems and making the Kanema effectively a mobile power plant.
Interesting. This tech talk is really rubbing me the right way here.
Due to a quite steep price tag, it is very unusual to see one in police livery.
But wait, what? Motor core, right. I'm definitely not going to say looks impractical to Kim. I don't want to lose standing with Kim, of all people.
Mm-hmm. You want to take a closer look?
Sure. What's the packing here? There.
130.
Okay.
I reckon that's a 7-liter V12 there. Man, that's got to be a major advancement over the KR-18 GU engine on the old Caprice 40.
Let out a whistle. Mama's serving some serious macaroni. What's that? 7-liter V12?
7.2. Supercharged.
Trying to suppress a smug smile unsuccessfully. A fine machine.
Yes. An extraordinary machine.
I see where all your spare money goes.
It's nice and all, but why so modest? Put some zing into it. Flare it up. Slam it down.
You sold the spinners.
Helium headlights would improve the range and quality of the visual field a lot.
You need to slam it, Kim, make it more imposing. Ever thought about switching to helium headlights? Yeah, sure.
Actually, I have a pair at home. Just haven't gotten around to fitting them yet. I need to lay some wiring for the ballast first.
If we ever get this case solved, maybe we can do it together.
Maybe. Yes, definitely maybe.
And means no.
No. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Kim doesn't like me. And he has no reason to, yet. Can't lose any face with him if I don't have any face.
Kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind?
Still locked. I don't see anything on Zan. Nothing. I have a check I can make with Renee. That was a composure check. Hey, you weren't there before. What's up? Were you the drunk man down the stairs? You were the drunk man down the stairs. New person at checking out the books.
We're still waiting for a replacement for the bull you sent sinking.
This will probably be easier when I get the bowl back. I don't know where to get one, though. I haven't seen any indication of one. Anyway, what's this old soldier about that? Or what is it about this old soldier that makes him stand so proud?
Still,
Nope.
all you see is an old soldier.
Anything else I can assist you with, officer? We still have a game to finish.
Thank you for your time. Nothing new. No new terror in this area either. I expected more from the drunkard there. But fair enough. I can try this pile of clothes again. My composure increase. Edgy pants. 2 Half-Life. I don't need a Half-Life unless I'm going to try and fight the fight Titus Hardy. Let's try this.
Something cold grazes your hand. Synthetic and sleek.
A windbreaker.
Surf, it says, but also wind, summer, 100% waterproof, and sport. All in different typefaces. Practical, and yet it may deaden your senses to the world around you. Possibly because of the awful typeface.
Uh-huh.
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only $4.50 for you, sir.
So the itchy pants. -1 savoir-faire. What I'm currently wearing is -1 savoir-faire anyway, but it gets rid of composure in exchange for being 2 better at fighting. Windbreaker is 1 composure and -1 shivers. Fair. Composure is good though. If I want to... There was 1 more composure check. Wasn't there? Centralization. I'm still going to ignore that one, I think. The last one was... Come on, let me scroll up. What the heck? Rhetoric turns. Nope, that was the last one. Then I don't need this right now. And I don't really have money, so you can ignore that. Is there anything else I can check? I don't know why that's still there. We have the container open, so the physical instrumentation check is not useful. There's no way I'm going to get authority. And that's literally requires double 6s, so I don't think that's possible to do. We might as well attempt the double 6s on the Hanged Man again. And then continue on with our day. It's unlikely that we'll be able to get it unless we just frankly get completely lucky. Do I have my interfacing gloves on? Nope. I have my electrochemistry gloves on. But I need composure for... Oh, wait. Not composure. What did I need for... Endurance. I need endurance for that. I don't have anything that gives me endurance. Do I have anything that removes my endurance? No. Good. Damaged letter. Oh, I should have read that before I went to bed, but I was trying to end the stream. Oh well. We might have time to kill at some point. Killing time helps internalize things faster. How do I get up to you? You're the last Hardy boy. Aren't you? No, wait, you're the girl next... You're the girl next door. You might still be the last Hardy boy, but... Oh, fuck off, Kuno.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The
Oh.
body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Maybe.
As you breathe in, the odor comes over you. It's a smell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
Do they always do that?
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enamel boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Alright. Inspect the boots.
The material appears to be ceramic.
You mentioned
Its
that?
clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow.
Well, we've already established he's a... Oranges? Is that what it was?
These are clearly not boots.
Duh.
They're armor, possibly part of a larger set.
These aren't just boots, are they? This is the armor he was stripped of.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots.
Oh, the lieutenant uses a memo technique, A6. That's not just any notebook. It's a classic.
I think that's super useful to know. Forget about the notebook, tell me about the armor.
It's clearly some manner of super armor.
Super
or
armor.
future armor.
Super future armor. I'm useless. Really now? What kind of armor is this exactly?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
Where?
Under the hill. Fairweather. Fairweather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
The material looks out of place here.
It's expensive. We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
How much are we talking about?
For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
I don't know what that is.
For the northwest region of Revachol, an officer's average yearly income is 5,500 real, unadjusted for rank.
Wait, my yearly pay is 5,500 real?
Not too much, yes.
Pathetic. I need to hustle more and hate less. That's puny. No matter I can't pay my hospital bill.
It's a sorry situation, I agree.
Where's the rest of it? Scavenged by the locals?
Piece by piece. He's been out here for 7 days. It would be odd if they didn't.
You know, honestly, fair.
We should keep a lookout for these species. The armor could yield information. This is one thing he might actually know.
Maybe he's just wearing these boots and there's no rest of the armor.
No, I think he had something precious underneath the clothes. They had to remove the jeans and shirts we found to get to it. And this kind of armor is often worn under fabrics.
Yeah. And we have a new skill point. Lovely. I wonder which check would get, or which would give us the most checks. It looks like interfacing would give us the most checks to go for next. Though one of them is stealing, which Kim's not gonna like. And one of them's in the mirror, so it's not too useful to us right now.
Nice. That makes sense.
What if they told him to strip before they hung him, to demean him? He could have been walking around naked, just like this for all we know. I don't think so.
They usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre, the Mazda, the Besmerties, and the like. This one still has his underpants.
Yeah, that checks out.
Fucking talking about underpants.
Clearly, Kuno would like to interject something here, but there's not enough for him to hold on to.
How could this man afford such expensive hardware?
That's for us to find out. Mr. Gart implied he was security personnel for the harbor company. This confirms my own assumptions.
This looks pretty advanced for a security
I
guard.
agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford. That's for us to find out. I agree.
Oops.
That's for us.
Initial report?
Just something I scraped together from my station. An area report on Martinez. I'm sure you did the same.
Okay, makes sense.
Now, your first instinct was correct. This equipment is way beyond what a security guard can afford.
Knock on the boot.
A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup.
Sounds fragile.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. See?
Faint, organic lines cover the plates, where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates, until there are hundreds of them altogether.
Interesting.
Like whirls of floorboards. The design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood materials.
Okay.
Like lignum vitae and ebony, perhaps.
What does this remind me of?
If trees were made of porcelain, this is what their cross-sections would look like.
Run your fingers over the lines.
The smooth, glossy surface fractures into ever more intricate interconnections, peaking on the right sabaton, where you notice.
Where I notice?
The whirls are in the shape of a letter and number combination. E50, 100, 1000.
Looks like there's a serial number printed on the right subaton.
Good. Can you read it to me?
E50.
We have a make and a
100,
number.
1000.
That's something. We can use the radio in my kinema when we're done. Either station can chase it for us.
Do I really want to pull the boot off? Maybe.
The stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creaking sound comes from above.
Stop!
His voice is sharp. He looks at you with the boot under your arm.
Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
Oh, this is a bad idea, isn't it?
You're going to pull his head off.
Do it, homo!
Not gonna pull his head off, right?
Yes, that's what I said. You'll compromise the coroner's case if you do. So please, don't.
Indeed, from this angle, it does look like the neck isn't going to take much more. Being dead for a week has all but liquefied his muscles.
Yeah, fair enough.
What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot?
These boots would go super well with my bell-bottom pants. This is advanced enemy technology. Could conduct research into their weaknesses. Are we not detectives? They might be clue inside the boots. These are expensive. I thought I could pawn them, earn this from lucre. I'm sorry, I didn't even want to take them off. I just thought I should try.
Try what exactly?
If you can't experiment, how will you learn?
I have no idea why. I just do things. There's no underlying reason. Honestly.
I don't think we should do anything just for the hell of it. Besides...
The lieutenant taps on the boot.
There's no way you're getting them off. All the organic matter in his body has been flowing down into the boots. They are fused to his feet now. Why do you think the locals haven't scavenged them yet?
There might still be a way to peel them off, but first the body needs to be down. And second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't around.
Sounds like a plan.
The anticipation makes you crack your fingers. Feels nice. Nice and cracky.
What's going to happen to the boots then?
Processing will take care of them. With the situation in the morgue, it will yield nothing. But we must pick our fights. Should we continue?
Sure.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Let's take a look at the belt.
The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. This is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt. Big brother of the regular cargo belt. It's used for tying cargo under 6-rotor airships.
Don't ask me how I know, but this is a lashing belt used for airlifting cargo.
Airlifting? I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them.
Apparently this is the reinforced kind, for air transport. My brain tells me so. Then again, what do I know? I don't even know what an airship is. Well.
It's that time again. We're taking a 3-minute break to let these ads play. Please don't watch them. If the companies that paid for these wanted your patronage, they'd have spent the money they wasted on these ads on better products, then they wouldn't need the ads. I'm not even sure why we're bothering with these boots.
They might be worth something.
They look like they're from some high-end sci-fi movie or something.
I mean, yeah.
Poik, don't get too excited. It's probably just some fancy armor from a game.
It is a game. We're literally playing a game. Anyway, we'll be back in 3 minutes. I recommend against watching ads. They're bad for your health. And for a healthy economy. Very bad for a healthy economy. Okay, so I need to know why the game clone no longer properly captures sound from the game scene. There's no reason for that. Maybe if I... Hey! That worked. So now it's capturing audio from that. That's properly copied over. What about this screen? Okay. Cool. That's fixed. Still need to fix this, but it's overlapping the add counter now. It's overlapping everything now. Okay.
Okay. Coast is clear. Welcome back, everyone. I hope the ads weren't too egregious this time. Poik, it seems like you were in the middle of examining some rather unusual boots.
Apparently.
What's the story behind them? Are they from the game, or is there something else going on?
No, they're from the game. Apparently they're some sort of ceramic pattern inspired by trees. Anyway, so if this worked... Let's see. Apparently this is a reinforced kind for air transport. My brain tells me so.
The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they use whatever was on hand, without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
Okay, I had to check. I think there's some delay going on with the closed captions, but it's not too terrible. Yeah, it's not too bad. What do you mean? Or by they, do you mean the Hardy Boys? They sure wanted them to stay up there. The rope is reinforced with steel wiring. Interesting. By they, do you mean the Hardy Boys?
Right now, everything seems to fit their confession.
They sure wanted him to stay up there. The rope is reinforced with steel wiring.
I was afraid it would be. Thin steel wiring, parallel strands. This makes getting him down more problematic than I had assumed.
Alright, how do they even get him up there?
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around.
He points to the buckle tying the belt to the branch there. Did they climb up using the kid's ladder? No.
That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle.
That makes the most sense.
Could be. The shape of the branch supports the theory.
Yeah, it'd be decently easy to lasso if someone had the ability.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp and torso covered in tattoos.
Tattoos might be important.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart.
Is this a microelectronic system? What? It's a national pattern. Is this a map of the night sky?
A map of the stars. I do see some similarity to astronomical charts. Great Century Messinian, maybe. But this seems more particular. Customized somehow.
Darn, I already finished my coffee.
As if someone left out most of the night sky, filtering it through personal choice. The principle of this filter remains unknown to you. The thought dissipates, and you feel as though you were only half right.
I'm missing something here.
So am I.
Sudden ring fills the air as the lieutenant pulls down the zipper of his orange jacket.
He wears a wide leather belt around his waist and a gun holster under his arm.
Ah.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
Interesting. What's that?
A Trigger Sunshine. Mini.
Nice.
Triggered is the world's leading manufacturer of intercommunication devices, primarily projectors. The camera before you looks familiar somehow.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
An instant color camera.
He produces two metal capped ampoules and clicks them into place on the side of the apparatus. A thin slot shines there.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
He points the camera at the corpse, peering into it. The lens needs adjusting. Then
a sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
Nice.
In case we need it.
Yeah, fair. Cool machine.
Yes, it is pretty cool, isn't it?
There is only one ampoule left. Use it wisely.
What do we need this photo for?
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence.
Yeah.
The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter to us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
Can I have it? I should look at it later without the corpse smell. Sure, why not?
Sure. Just don't lose it.
He hands you the piece of rolled up photo paper. It's no longer larger than a pack of cigarettes.
The glossy-eyed corpse looks by.
I wonder how much it can sell for.
And his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms.
Lovely. Look him in the eye.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess.
Talked in your dream. Okay. I don't have... This is a white check. I'm eager to try it. Tell me, who are you, dead man?
I'm gone.
Hey, I succeeded. I hate you, you stink in your boarding. Where have you gone?
Into the wild pale yonder.
Where is that?
In the past. Way out in the west.
I can see you're gone, but who are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me.
You are now, but who are you when you were alive?
A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
I have another question for you.
Go ahead, Cobo.
What is happening?
What do you mean?
I'm talking to you.
It's the power of your...
Black, frothy liquid starts bubbling on his lips.
Imagination.
Imagination. Okay, that's enough of that.
Go ahead. Ask me more questions. You fucking love questions.
Why do I love questions so much? It's my job. It's literally my job.
You're a cop Rooney. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
Yeah, give me more questions.
Here you go, you loony.
Is my name Rooney?
Fuck no. You're no Rooney.
I do strike myself as a Rooney.
No, you don't. Between you and me, your name is probably Harry.
Harry Dubois.
That's right. Stupid, boring Harry.
Harry the motherfucker. Yeah, fair enough. Why do I feel like I've forgotten something terrible?
Because you have.
I hate you. You stink and you're boring.
Do I remind you of someone?
Titus? A child born with Muller's disease, harlequinism, grown up miraculously.
Wait. Really? Miraculously indeed.
You sure I got out of that one? Coppellini.
Huh. Enough.
Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dreams.
Wait, what? What he said there does not match the text here. Okay, that was weird. Squint and take a step back.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. This is a trick. You've done it before. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours post-mortem. You can use it to see if the corpse has been tampered with. Does his position at the time of death match the discoloration?
Observe.
Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
His face and hands are pink, thighs too.
I see it. His neck too. The lividity goes right up his chin. We have good, well-pronounced discoloration here.
Relax your eyes.
The monster comes back into focus. An explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
Probably pregnant with maggots, unfortunately.
So, what do you think?
I think he's dead. I think he was upright after death. His hands, neck, and feet are discolored. Is there something coming out of him? He's beaten up. See the bruises? That checks out with the fact that they were overpowering him.
Agreed. Especially on the neck. The belt acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis supports a hanging.
Maybe he was strangled by someone.
Yes, there's always a chance we are wrong. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to get him down first.
Is there something is coming out of him?
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
Pleasant.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
The fuck he's saying?
Talking about shit.
No. We got lucky.
Did we? I don't feel lucky.
He's beaten up. See the bruises?
I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder, with their little sport.
True.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
Slot.
He means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
I think he's dead.
I agree.
His personality is no longer a part of the world.
Totally dead.
Deadity dead, dead, dead. World no longer restores his personality and his composition. There was a time for that and ended 7 days ago. Totally.
Absolutely.
Back off and catch your breath.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He slowly rotates before you, decomposing.
So how do we get him down?
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
Let's have another look first, I guess.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
I think we've gotten most of everything, but I have something I need to know.
Of course. You have questions, don't you? The power of your imagination is at your service.
Nope, there's nothing here.
Come back later, Corpo.
Yep.
Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features.
Okay.
If possible. Also,
this is the same.
See me in your dreams.
The same thing we got the first time I stepped back from it, but it gave me a different set or a different text there. Yep, the preliminary examination is done. Let's get him down from there.
The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt.
Dang, that was a lot of experience.
He doesn't actually think the challenge is unique. He thinks it's frustrating, annoying, and harder than he thought.
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material.
We could saw the branch. Maybe we could shoot him down. That's a terrible idea. Maybe we could ask for help from the harbor. Can't someone else do it?
Someone else? You mean like the police?
What was that about processing, then? Weren't they supposed to take care of the boots? Why don't they help?
Can't the boys from processing take care of this?
No.
Why?
Think of the boys from processing as murderers. Only instead of people, they murder crime scenes. Processing is a wrecking crew. They know how to commission off items and how to work the incinerator in the morgue. I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us. And we have a growing sanitary concern here. We need to get him down, fast.
Okay, we can saw the branch.
Climb up there and saw the branch?
Yeah, it seems dangerous.
There has to be a less risky way, with less falling down of trees.
Maybe we could shoot him down?
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
No.
How?
Where the buckle ties the rope to the branch. That's a good spot to aim.
There, the buckle holds the belt together.
Where? Ah, yes, I see. If the shot hits that, there might be a chance to release the belt.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain a Kuno with some shit.
They'll miss! The pigs will miss Kuno!
It does have bad idea written all over it. I don't think I want me to try. Say nothing, let him choose.
Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks, securing it in place.
Okay.
That's a Kiel A9090 Armistice, mass-produced muzzle loader, aesthetic frugal, one of the most common firearms in the world.
Nice.
He then steps back and assumes the fellow's death's position.
Okay.
Taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
Easy does it. Shoot that motherfucker down. Say nothing. Easy does it, partner.
He's gonna fucking miss!
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
Oh, poor Kim.
A lot of things were wrong with that shot. The fellow's death was the wrong choice. His shoulders were raised, but above all, he cannot trust his eyesight.
Oh, that's actually a good point. He has bad vision.
Fucking idiot! Mukabat asshole!
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
It's okay, man.
Kuno's sorry too. Kuno feels sorry for the Beano Clad.
The lieutenant doesn't say a word, just looks at the gun in his hand.
Try again, maybe?
No, we are lucky as it is. We didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised.
Fair.
Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. We have eyes on us. I didn't do us any favors with that.
Fair enough. What now?
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
You know, you don't feel like too bad of a shot yourself.
Can I have the gun? I should try?
It's bad as it is. Us shooting firearms like punks. Go ahead. I'm not stopping you. Just don't lose it.
Do.
They only have one gun!
This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
Yeah, take it, you fucking banani poika! Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth!
Oi, feel the weight
A
first.
cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger.
You shouldn't have your finger on the trigger until you've taken aim.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth!
The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm.
Okay, it's decent.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
Challenging cannot be. No.
Or what? You gonna fuck me? Fuck me, pig. Is that what this is about?
Close an eye first.
Your field of view narrows. The branch slowly moves, becoming entirely two-dimensional. The metal buckle glimmers, catching the morning light as the corpse slowly rotates. The slow movement of the branch in the wind and your shoulders directing the gun sync up, dancing hypnotically.
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now, fucking faggoty?
The red check, so I'm thinking maybe not just yet. I have 2 skill points. Though. I'm gonna give it back.
I agree. Enough gunslinging for today.
But what about the body?
We need to go to the harbor and ask the leader of the Union to have it taken down. They have the tools, and they have men.
Why don't we just begin with that?
I did not want us to be indebted to a man like Everard Clare. I wanted us to be able to deal with it ourselves. That is clearly not the case. We need help.
You need to suck my dick! Why the fuck am I still alive?
Seek. There's nothing for Motorix. Motorix. What a dumb name. Don't have any items that help with hand-eye coordination either, just interfacing. I have a chance to knock the body off, but I don't feel like I should do that right now. Let's see what we got.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material eaten. It's nothing. Someone.
Got nothing. Oh, I can inspect that? This is gonna be a long walk, isn't it? Didn't realize I could get in there. I have a suspicion.
Looking for something, Aunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
Indeed. I found this mug in the trash. Is it yours?
Oh man, that's great. Look at that guy go. Haven't seen anything that funny in a while.
I'm guessing that means it's not yours.
God damn. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine.
He doesn't live in Martinez.
Checks out. We're done. Where do I want to go next? I guess we should probably go to the shipyard and get help getting the body down. Should probably talk to 2 people about them for this. Who would I ask for Tatu's possible meaning? Maybe Mr. Big Man himself. He's got a bunch of tattoos. Right, we should run the serial number at the shortwave. Oh, and ask Kuno. Forgot about that. Got distracted by... Wait. I can't take that, Tear? Whatever. I still hate that guy. Let's run the serial.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Could you run a serial number from a pair of armored boots for me?
Sure, officer. What's the number? And the make of the armor, if you know it.
Yeah.
Got it. I'll contact the ICP database immediately. Call
Go back tomorrow.
Hopefully they'll have dug up something useful by then.
Thank you, Alice.
The International Collaboration Police, ICP, is an inter-Isolari law enforcement service, the crown jewel in the moral intern diadem, alongside EPIS and the coalition government.
Alice, please connect me to the Station 41st, Lazarus.
It will take just a moment, officer.
Fair.
Her voices fade out into the familiar radio static.
Loud-ass static. Gottlieb.
He's carelessly chewing on a piece of hard candy.
I could go for a hard candy. Maybe a Werther's original. I'm in a bad way, Doc. A real bad way.
Oh, it's you.
Heh. I've lost my memory. All of it.
With all the damage you've been dealing yourself with drugs and alcohol, I'm not surprised.
You're not surprised? Okay, anything else?
What else? I'm not a brain doctor. Look on the bright side. You've got a whole new life now. Use it wisely.
Really?
It's hard to say if he doesn't believe you or doesn't care.
You know who I am.
Yes, there's no end to the misfortunes fate has seen fit to rain upon me.
Sure. But can you tell me about myself, as in who I am?
Who? You are? You lost your human visage a while back. Now let's get on with it. I've got more important things to
Jesus Christ, everyone hates me so much. Isn't there anything you can do for me?
What? You want me to do blood work for you again? Tell you just how bad things really are across the board? You want another rundown of everything collapsing inside your body?
I see your point. Might as well get back to work.
Do that. I need to go. Some idiot has glued his eyelids shut with cyanoacrylate. It looks like Mac Thorson, but it's hard to say because his eyes are swollen.
The 41st precinct is a bunch of incompetent boobs. I fit right in there.
It's not fucking cryoacrylate. It's super glue, Doc.
That's the same thing.
Cyanoacrylate is superglue.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Anyway, I think that's it for now. Hi, Alice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
No, I think that's all we got. Thank you.
57th, over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
So with 3 skill points, I could put some into hand-eye coordination, and I'm pretty sure I could get that corpse down pretty easily. Got that. Call back in a day. Is there anything else? Don't care. This would probably give me experience, but I don't think it's worth it. Focusing driller. We can't do that until Wednesday. It's Tuesday. I don't know where to find that, so... Right, I forgot to actually interact with it. Explore secret passages, who made the call. Sing karaoke. Open apartment door for Everett. Behind the green hearts and in the yard, a basement door. Right, I haven't gone to the north side of town, which would give me access to the yard that Kuno S is in. Kuno S? I probably want to use some of these skill points, though. What do I want to do? Let's... This might give me the ability to pull, to get rid of my smile from the mirror, eventually. Finger pistols. I don't need any savoir-faire for a while, right? Let's internalize this horrible idea. Trying to see what all is going on in the mural that all these things are in. Weird. Anyway. What do I want to do next? Let's talk to Kuno. I hate it, but let's talk to Kuno. He's gonna make me take my last, magnesium.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Hey Kuno, got any speed? Probably. I want to discuss the body with you again, Kuno.
The fuck about it?
What is the rest of his armor?
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor.
How come?
Kuno's fuck gimp's got one big thing wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant.
A mutant?
Look at him. Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
What do you mean you threw it away?
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big.
For him to kick off from the imaginary helmet?
Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. That shit means nothing to Kuno.
You threw it in the sea.
Yeah, that shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk.
Right.
You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gate.
What do you mean, troubadour?
Yeah, cock and boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit? Came around pretending like he cares about cows?
Yes, you met him at the gates. The one with the boots and the jolly smile.
Mañana.
Yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuno's armor.
Curious, my liege. Why did Kuno feed you this information?
I'm just telling me this out of the kindness of your heart, Kuno.
Yeah, Kuno's doing charity today. Kuno Day. Kuno feels sorry for you two loser pigs. Kuno's doing pity now.
Yeah, fair enough.
Still, seems suspicious. He may have it in for that guy. Or you may be paranoid. That is also a possibility, sire.
Damn it. Again.
Time for another break. Ads are coming.
Alright.
Don't bother watching these. The billionaires don't know what you need better than you do. Nor do they deserve your ear or eye, as they're just going to try and monetize mass manipulation.
As always.
We'll be back in 3 minutes. Poik, you seem to be getting a bit more agitated.
What?
Maybe take a deep breath and try to focus on the game.
I would.
What's with all the shouting at Kuno?
Shouting? I mean, Kuno deserves it, but I don't think I've been shouting. Anyway, we'll be back in 3 minutes. You should get up, stretch your legs, all that jazz. The heck? Yeah, whatever. Oh. Be like that. That probably shouldn't be up. The ad timer's freaking out.
Okay, okay. Coast is clear. Welcome back, everyone. I hope the ads weren't too egregious this time. Poik, it sounds like you're getting a bit frustrated with the game.
Huh?
Why don't you take a deep breath and try to focus on what you want to do next? You were talking about trying to find a way to get rid of your smile, and I think you were also thinking about talking to Kuno again.
Oh, I think you misinterpreted that.
What's on your mind?
No, the smile in question is called the expression and is apparently a relic from the disco era, according to our evaluation. And basically it just makes my character look stupid. So, there are contusions all over his body. Did you do that, Kuno?
Fuck are you talking about? What is this contusion shit?
Bruising. He grabs his head like it's suddenly hurting.
He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're stupid. I hate words too. A contusion is a bruise. I'm talking about the marks of your stones left on the corpse.
Oh, did Kuno make your shit sniffing harder? Obstruction of shit sniffing? This is Kuno's kingdom. Kuno fucking rules here.
You hear the lieutenant hum.
Uh-huh. More on this later. Right now, let's talk about something else.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
And you're testing mine.
Get lost.
Got any speed?
Fucking right, pig. Kuno's filling bathtubs with that shit. Kuno's a kingpin.
You're yanking my chain, aren't you, kid?
Don't be yanking your shit in front of the Kuno. Kuno's always serious, always rolling. Big kilo, but you ain't getting any. Get the fuck off.
Belying the act, he's actually telling the truth. Or at least 0.00001% of it. He has a little speed. He's just not giving it to you.
Alright, I'm off.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Checks out. Alright, let's explore the part of this area I haven't been to yet. I should probably get ready to head off though. It's tonight. We're going to finally see Iron Lung. Good one?
Yes? Hello?
Who are you?
Me? No one. I'm just a working class woman.
She doesn't really want to be disturbed that much. If she's such a working class woman, why isn't she working?
Shouldn't a working class woman be working?
Not all the time. Right now I'm browsing books. Even a working class woman needs something to read.
Phenomenal.
It is.
Alright, that's enough. Alright, so yeah, we have apparently not done all this in this save. But that's fine. I should probably ask Kuno about this.
Coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible.
Vandalism.
Probably some kids.
A simple but clever solution to ruining a coin-operated viewer. It took ingenuity.
Well?
A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onug, written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards. That's Kuno on the lens.
Yep.
Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast, studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower.
Indeed.
You know this to be the Star of Pericarnassus, or the Cairo, the central symbol of the Pericarnassian Church, a star, a great moral height to be strived towards. Around the large wooden building you see chunks of sea ice gathered on the beach, and a small tent set up on the ice.
Poor little viewer.
The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic.
Nothing else to be gained from that, I think.
This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The instruction manual says to insert 25 centimes and pull the handle while looking inside. Then use the focus knob to zoom in if necessary. Why place a tourist attraction in the middle of such poverty?
Don't think I want to use it.
There was a revitalization project in 49. A design studio tried restoring Martinez to its pre-war glory. It didn't stick.
Clearly. What happened?
They got as far as the street lamps and that statue on the intersection before something went sour. I suspect it was Erascle's doing. He muscled them out. It's how it usually goes around here.
2 years ago? Yeah, that checks out. Cool. I take organized crime. It's the best. Can't we do anything about it?
We should have done something about the Union 10 years ago. That ship has sailed, officer.
Yep. Just catching up to where I was when I originally came here. That was pretty cool. Alright then. This is all new. Bird. A lonely cormorant surveys the sea, indifferent to your approach. We walk so much slower today.
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
So white check, I can retry it. Do I have anything for conceptualization? Because I don't think I do. Inland Empire, but not conceptualization. Oh, this gives me conceptualization. Alright. Do I have any penalties to conceptualization? I have penalties to drama, which has actually been a little bit of a problem, but not much. So my drama's already pretty high. Don't need the penalty to perception. Let's just go with this. See what happens.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Still have no ability to hit that. Because my conceptualization total is 6. Which means if I hit double 6s, that's an instant win no matter what, but that's the minimum number to actually match the 18. I would need to put a lot of points into Encyclopedia to actually... Nope, sorry. Into Conceptualization to actually hit it. Could level up. It's not probably worth it. Let's just try for a double hit. A double 6.
You have no clue. It's just a wall. So many walls all over Martinez. Weather-worn, cracked. Their paint peeling.
This one has been painted over, pretty sure. So there was graffiti there. Which is why I'm interested. Magnesium. Useful.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep?
Logic error. She is not sleeping right now.
Pig's come to take me out. Trying to snuff me out.
Are you sleeping right now?
Don't get fucking clever with me, pig. You think you're so clever.
Uh-huh. Alright. So what all is back here? There's someone up there. There's no way to get there from here, right? Oh, there is. Nope, there isn't. Garden hose won't be much use when snow melts.
There must be another way into the building.
Why did that echo so much? Chairs and tables eaten by rain and rot. Bullet holes. Naturally. What do we got here? Orange bum hat, reaction speed, and... You know what?
This must be it. The basement door is weather-worn. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea air, and there's a knocker shaped like a lion's head.
Carefully knock.
You knock silently. The upholstery muffles the sound. No response comes from the apartment.
Okay.
I guess no one is in.
The leather upholstery is worn and rough against your jaw. You don't hear any movement. In fact, it's oddly silent in the yard around you. No birds chirp.
Lieutenant, what's your opinion of this task we're undertaking?
Let's be honest. This isn't what I joined the RCM for, but every day tells you something new about yourself. Apparently, working with the local union boss to get info on an investigation is not something I'm squeamish about.
So you don't mind if I unlock the door?
I mind that the local thug is using the RCM for his busy work. But if this gets us to the bottom of this hanging, then I'm willing to look over it.
Pragmatic.
On the other hand, we could just leave and tell Evrart we opened the door. No one seems to be tailing us to see if we actually did it.
Lie to Everett? That's also an option?
Yes. Presenting a fabrication is known to get results here and there. You took this task. You make the call.
The door is right here. You can just open it and be done with this.
That's a question. If we open it, only... If we could figure out who owns this spot, that would be more useful to us. And we could talk to them. These barrels are half full of rainwater. There's no way up there except through that, I'm pretty sure. Okay. So there's the armor. Jolly Mesk. Right, that's what he called Manana. Did you... the orange beanie? I don't need rhetoric, right? I don't think I see that one pop up very often. But I also have very high already. Persuasion. For moving around, I think reaction speed is more useful than rhetoric, and I can take that off if I want to later. What's the plan? Balcony with view to the yard. And the hanging. You probably could give me some information. Keepside Apartments, Rue de Saint-Gilles Lane, roundabout north. Another trash can. Whoa, hello. A suggestive signal blue naval coat? What? has a penalty to half-light, which I don't really care about right now. I don't need the suggestion right now.
Better keep walking.
I'm nowhere near you. Why do you even scroll up there? Did she spill the paint? Inside the frame of the motorcycle and repair and the tools are used. Who are you talking to?
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked. The door rattles against your knuckles, but there's no response. The door rattles again, but this time you hear an elderly woman's voice calling out.
Stop banging on the door! I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
Hold on, who am I speaking to?
Doesn't matter who I am. Now go on, get out of here.
From within comes the faint sound of a broom sweeping across the concrete floor.
This is police. Open the door.
Ha! The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
Please let me inside. It's cold out here.
No, I already told you. I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building.
Any more?
Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
Backyard door? There must be another entrance to the east.
Kim, tell her we're real policemen.
Madame, I assure you, we are real police officers.
Thanks, Kim.
There is no reply. Just the door rattles again.
Stop banging on the door! Ha! The police? No, I already... Go check the backyard.
Backyard door? There must be another entrance to the east.
Yeah, that's the one I looked at, and it said there must be an Kim said there must be an easier way. Can I talk to you from down here? Sure. Why not? What's going on with you?
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
Thanks, Cindy the Skull.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
It's already flowing red with paint.
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull.
Fucking Skull.
What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
Let's start with your blood type and go from there. Yeah. When was the last time you were tested? Is it a kid?
Listen to your partner, pig man. Keep your grubby hooves off little old ladies.
Despite the attitude, she puts the brush aside.
A brush? An artist? The red splatter is urban expressionism.
Keep looking off to the side. What are you looking at?
The lieutenant furrows his brow at another one of your eccentricisms.
So it gave me a the narrator saying Kim thinks I'm eccentric, but the text is actually Cindy the Skull nodding disdainfully towards the woman performing maintenance on the dock next to the pier.
Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features.
I see you poked the silhouette of the cat in the corner. Does that make you feel better?
The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
What is wrong with you, Cindy?
Ozon is an archipelago 2 days' travel away from Rivershore. Its moneyed residents, used to posh restaurants and upscale boutiques, rarely have reason to visit Martinez.
Okay, fair enough.
Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her. She's a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she will be very cooperative while telling us nothing.
Yeah, checks out.
You should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions, you know? Do your thing. Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky. Throwing her off is our best bet.
Okay.
Good idea, piggies. Run along now. Fuck her shit up good. Impound that boat while you're at it. I'd like to watch her swim back to her on.
What are you doing to that wall?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit.
Uh-huh.
I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
So you don't know what to write?
Have you ever tried your hand at graffitio?
Graffitio?
When faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff, like pigs go home and Mono is here. We rarely see pigs round here, though. Just union cats. And my name's not Mona, so...
Good morning. So are you so committed to defacing the building?
This place is severely lacking in havoc. Not even the occasional trash can fire to break up the tedium. I thought I'd mix it up, you know, summon the forces of crime and social chaos with a wall-sized invitation.
I have an opinion on this. Want to hear it?
Yeah?
I love public art. Don't mind us. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
I have a feeling that will be more of a turnoff, which means I chose the right thing.
She means the opposite.
I know. Do you know anything about the recent murder?
I ain't no snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Pigstein, that's a new one.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
Catch you later, Cindy.
Watch your back, Ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
So... what do I want? Shivers and Spirit of Corpse is probably good. Don't need instrumentation for this conversation. I don't need electrochemistry for this. Interfacing, probably not either. Perception might be useful. Inlaid Empire is definitely useful. Drama is more useful than perception. So I think I'm gonna go with that. That might help in this upcoming talk. Authority... Suggestion, half-light. Well, I don't need half-light, but Shivers is useful. So... Suggestion, on the other hand... Suggestion will give me... like, the ability to talk better, right? That's what it was here. Shoot, where was it? Suggestion. Charm men and women, play the puppet master. Yeah. Psych base, bonus from items. Unfortunately, one of these is giving me a -2 suggestion. It's the white satin shirt. Conceptualization is useful, but... I don't know if the authority is going to ever do anything for me, so go with that. This metal thing, this half-light? Yeah, okay. And we need reaction speed. Rhetoric is probably not as important in this. But we also have quite a bit of rhetoric already, so I'm gonna go with that. See if that set of stats is useful for this conversation or not. What's over here? Nothing more than construction here. Or it looks like there was more construction here once decades ago. Okay. Stuff to check here. Probably just some terror. Ooh, magnesium. This belly of this boat shines like it was recently painted. Where are you going, Kim? Docking reserved for residents of Rue de Saint-Ghislaine, 33A. Alright. Your room, the whirling wasn't much bigger than the sloop. It's worth more than you'll ever earn in all your life. Yeah. Ma'am?
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
You want to wear silk in this weather? Isn't that bad for the silk?
Good morning, officers. I'm Joyce.
Indeed.
Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbor. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
Alright. Joyce L. What does the L stand for?
Beaton, my maiden name.
Fair enough. What gave us away?
Nothing, honestly. I've said it to every drunk in town, and you're the first one who's responded.
Relax. She meant it in jest.
I don't know. I'm gonna shake your hand anyway.
I'm glad to see you here.
Like steel, there is strength there. If she wanted, she could sink her nails deep into your skin.
Okay.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will, gladly.
Fair enough.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
Thank you, Kim.
There's a trace of irony in his voice. Mischief, even. This is a tactic.
Yeah.
It happens quicker than a shooting star. But did the lieutenant just wink at you?
How interesting. I wish you a
Unfazed.
swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
You know what? Do you know anything, something about these tattoos?
That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
So you know something about the tattoos?
Better not tie the forestay to the backstay on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
Well, she's not going to help me there. What about... You're in a boat.
Why, yes I am.
Not a lot of people on boats, are there? Do you have a license for this boat?
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles. Her nonchalance might be related to something called the Wayfarer Act, a law that says she doesn't need a license. Sly Fox, you're not aggressive enough to harass her further on this.
Yeah, fair enough. Does she have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cor de Lady 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
Okay, but what kind of boat is
It's
it?
a pleasure craft. A 19 pacer. It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing. Though these days I mainly use it for business.
How do you like it?
My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
What stupid slang?
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
Yeah, so? Not a lot of people on boats, are there?
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
Wait, we're on an archipelago.
Yes, we are. We are on Le Caillou.
Technically, the neighboring Ozone and Fas a la Mer island groups are archipelagos, while La Caillou, by contrast, is a single fertile landmass the 4th largest island in the world. It is not an archipelago.
Okay, if you want to get technical, the point is we're all on islands here, and sail is still the most expedient way to get from one island to another, especially when you're in a hurry to resolve a strike.
Still haven't seen anyone else sail a boat around here.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle.
Uh-huh.
It's for crossing long distances in the greater Revachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands.
Fair enough.
You need to make this lady admit she's only riding around on this boat because she's rich.
Yes, I do. Why?
Why what? Stop thinking. Take her down.
It'll come off like I'm envious. I'm not.
You're not? Okay then. Just keep on admiring the boat then. Unburdened by envy.
I don't like boats. My character might, though. I think I have a handle on the boat thing.
Good.
Tell me about Wild Pines.
What we do. I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
Why are you undertaking giants?
There was a touch of discomfort there. She wants to merely represent.
So what do they do?
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things.
Sure.
And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
The Wild Pines Group is one of the original Revacholian Indo-tribes. Companies awarded
Indo-tribes?
royal monopolies by the king, the suzerain himself.
I see.
Centuries ago. The king is long gone, but several of the Indo-tribes remain.
And who are the other Indo-tribes? You're in good company, it seems. How much does money does Pines have? The answer is a lot. Let's go with this.
Son Baptiste,
Okay.
Elysium, an unknown entity known as Brightest Star.
You're in good company, it seems.
Why, thank you.
Should just not register the mailing of the result. Or the remark. How much money does Wild Pines have?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
That's it? I thought Wild Pines was supposed to be big time.
And to think, there are years when the group books losses in the billions.
Already fits the sloop. She grasps the mainstay for balance. There.
Wild Pines employs 72,000 people, all of whom have families that depend on their salaries. It is a tremendous responsibility.
Where does Wild Pines get all these billions?
They started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Isolas 250 years ago, when Pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lormentang on behalf of the suzerain.
Alright.
Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the great unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees to build it.
I could go for an apricot right now. Star probably helps to start out with a royal monopoly.
You know more than you let on.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly it helped, but most of the original Indo tribes have failed or been absorbed. To survive, Wild Pines had to grow and adapt. No suzerain did that.
What does such a huge system want with a place like this?
You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners, who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo.
You don't keep it moving. The workers do. The company is nothing without them.
We built this district.
Hmm.
There it is. She owns up to it.
All the best parts of it. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, with its bastions. The plazas Meteor and Mosaic. Even some of the old street lamps have been put back thanks to the investments from the WP.
Uh-huh. She points behind you where the seawall rises.
Before Martinez was swallowed by the industrial harbour, even before it was part of Revachol, long before Terminal B was erected here, the Pines built it as a resort for its Revacholian employees. A company getaway, for a weekend or a summer holiday. Then came the revolution. But that's another matter. I'm here to make sure the Pines can fulfill their responsibilities to the place they built.
Mm-hmm.
With your help, hopefully, says her warm tone.
What can you tell me about the strike?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
Wait, what if I want to hear about trade secrets?
First, you'd have to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade and Aliments. That gives me the right to silence. It's quite the octopus.
An octopus? I will slay it!
Good luck is only kept in place by the vested interests of half the civilized world, including your own.
What the ma'am means is that the Emergencies Act and the RCM both get their authority from the coalition government.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be shooting yourself in the foot, in other words.
But
Fair
I
enough.
am derailing us. You wanted to know about the strike.
What is your role in this, precisely?
I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
A grocery clerk is not what you mean by that.
And how are the talks going?
Certainly probably feels like groceries to someone who can own a boat like this.
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place.
Uh-huh.
Wait, she just admitted that the lynching and the strike are connected.
Yep.
Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter-20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
Yeah, I decked him.
Yes, Jean-Luc Measurehead.
She leans back and rolls her head. Rolls her eyes. So the strike is connected to the lynching.
Yes, I believe there is a connection. But that's a subject for later.
Indeed. I believe I need all the information you have, ma'am.
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
Uh-huh.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike?
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay
Nice.
and a medical plan.
Nice.
This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
Okay.
Ludicrous even. It's meant.
What happened to this Gaumont?
Mr. Clare told him to... How did he put it?
She pauses to compose herself.
Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
I'm back to not liking Everart even more. Not cool.
Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union.
What do you think of Everard?
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
Really?
Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
If you were to prick it with something sharp, you could see it oozing out. A knife, maybe? No, a rapier.
You sound like you're about to take a rapier to him.
Oh, heavens no. We get along just fine. Yet, now that you mention it, I can't stop imagining that black treacle just dribbling down his double chin.
That's Everard, alright.
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
Edgar? I remember hearing something about this Edgar.
Have you seen him?
Nope.
Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over.
Interesting.
It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
What about the union itself outside the Brothers Clare? The Brothers Clare, that's... okay.
The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Organized labor at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The Brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
Organized crime, mafia... syndicate?
A mob.
A mob.
The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, we are forced to cooperate with them.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother. And your opinion, detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is...
an effective advocate for the rights of local working men? A giant leech sucking the life out of Revachol. Basically a socialist mob. We're not to have an opinion on these things. Wow. I already have finger pistols. I'm supposed to be shaking her up. That's what Kim said. But if I pick a side, she might trust me less. I'm gonna go with this.
Thank you for being candid. Sadly, Wild Pines have cooperated with what amounts to a crime syndicate for 2 decades. However much you feed the wolf always hungers.
What are the demands, the scabs at the gate? Did you put them there? One more thing, something happened in the elections. Go with the scabs at the gate.
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the union refuses to?
Don't let her answer it herself.
Let's call them strike breakers. So you put them there, right?
If these strikebreakers were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not yet, at least.
It's
Indeed.
implied she's open to discussing this matter with you at a later occasion.
You've established that Wild Pines did, in fact, put him there. You really should have picked your words better. What are their demands?
There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh, yes. Every worker, a member of the board.
Most of the workers probably don't know what that means.
Over-aggressive commie posturing. Seems like they have no idea about business. Fair, but I like the idea of a co-op. I don't know what to think about that.
Fortunately, they explained it. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about anything, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal.
That's too much. Like, having a majority sign-off would be reasonable, but having every single one? No.
Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
Workers can't be kings, the king is king. The king is dead, long live the worker. What are you gonna do? It's pretty funny, I have to admit.
They're having a blast. But how can they afford it? After 4 months, my assumption was they would prefer a more practical solution.
What are you gonna do?
I'm not sure. Naturally, I assume that was just their opening position. A hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again.
Yeah, I agree with your assessment.
And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Indeed.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it from the boyar at the gates.
Boyar?
The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
Yep.
This checks out.
One more thing, you said something happened in the elections.
I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the union.
Hello?
She disappeared.
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore. Or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
When was that?
This forewoman, her name?
This forewoman, her name?
Sadly, the company records do not even give a name. She's just forewoman in private correspondence, Holly. I don't even know if it's a sir or given name, and I don't have access to the union's files.
Some kind of extortion, probably.
Indeed. The company suspects foul play, but there's nothing they could do. It was a union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Agreed.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
Let's change the topic.
Of course. How else can I help?
Pass this thermal cup between your gloved hands. Start with the lynching.
Quite a few things, I'm afraid.
Do you fall silent for a moment, contemplating something?
The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Fair.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi, from Precinct 57.
This is a problem.
And this is my colleague from Precinct 41, Detective Dubois. I'm afraid Harry doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
Oh, and what happened to yours, Detective?
Remember when my partner told you I'd recently suffered from an unusual medical episode? My lost badge is related to it.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This world, the city, nothing.
Oh dear. Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia. I don't even know how to respond.
Neither do I.
I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
Pity?
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Of course, I sympathize. But
there
I'm
we
afraid
go.
I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
Yeah, okay.
She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
It's a red check. It cannot be retried. I do have one skill point. It's medium difficulty.
Of course. But before we do, officers, let me be perfectly clear. The situation is extremely volatile. The sooner we can speak about this lynching business, the better for all of us.
By the way, I've talked to Everett Claire.
You have? And how did you like Mr. Clare?
Wow, he's not the champion I've chosen. I wish to swear fealty. There we go. It's not important if I like him. I was doing my job.
Of course, Detective. Excuse me for implying otherwise.
The RCM does not pick sides in this. I hope it doesn't come off any other way.
Of course. And I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. I'm not a corrupt verm myself.
Uh-huh.
However, if you felt like discussing something, how could I stop you? Are we not human? Are we not curious to hear another person's take? It's only natural. We would only be...
Intellectually speaking, it would be quite interesting to hear what she has to say about these things.
I helped him turn up the heat on his borscht.
Did you now? What sort of borscht is he making?
The cook makes it to keep the strikers drunk. Helps them strike.
The strike brew. That's a classic. And by turn up the heat, I presume you mean put more alcohol in it?
Yep.
Why, if I may ask? Why make them more drunk? Aren't they corked enough already?
Yes, Detective. What were you hoping to accomplish with this strange thing?
It's uninteresting. I thought it would make the broth taste better. An act born of sympathy for the working man, I set fire to the fumes of the struggle. I worship Al Ghul in many ways. It's uninteresting. I thought it would make the broth taste better.
Very curious.
Indeed.
A very curious thing to do.
Truly. But that's how he operates. He just does things, ma'am, and then talks about them, even if it's inappropriate.
Oh boy.
What else?
I should not bring that up. I'd rather talk about something else for now, if you don't mind.
Of course, Detective. Should something come up later down the road, don't be afraid to drop by for a chat. Until then, is there anything I can help you with?
Please tell me about the
That's man who was
tattoos.
killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
Why? How is you looking at the photo tied to the lynching?
Better not tie the fourth day to the bat's staleness.
That's not
I
helpful.
hope there is something else I can help you with.
Thank you, that's all for
Of
now.
course, Detective.
Okay, so we have three
What's
things.
this?
One.
We're getting reports of normal, reasonable, temperate, political opinions somewhere in Martinez.
Just because it keeps saying none of the above to political stuff, isn't it?
It's also about that, but it's also more. Perhaps it's the hangover. Perhaps it's a temporary surge of serotonin, but something tells you it's time to become a citizen of the Kingdom of Conscience.
Too fiery for this watercolor ideology. I'm trying to develop more extreme and interesting opinions. First, where is this Kingdom of Conscience?
It is not a place. It is a moment in time that can only arise in the right circumstances. In all of human history, it's only been achieved a handful of times.
How do you bring about those circumstances?
Incrementally. History's greatest catastrophes have been brought about by people trying to make the world a better place. Too quickly. That's the genius of Dolores Day.
Dolores
She
Day.
recognized that progress is meaningless if its gains are lost because of instability. Real, lasting change can only come about gradually, increment by increment.
Oh, but what about all the things that are wrong now?
Tisk tisk. Just because you live in the present doesn't mean you have the right to place your needs above the needs of the future.
It's okay.
You may never live to see the Kingdom of Conscience. Your children may not. Even your grandchildren might not. But that's no excuse not to keep working.
Good argument.
What rationality.
Indeed.
What sang-froid.
Well, everyone's on the side of empathy. Wait, sang-froid? Never mind. That's... Hold on. Sang-froid? Interesting. That's what I thought. French literally cold-blooded. Well, calmness in present of danger or panic. Okay. Wait, is the Kingdom of Conscience really about doing things or just preserving the status quo? Get that.
Do you believe the status quo is preferable to chaos and bloodshed?
That's a hard question, considering the status quo. No.
Then you've never lived through real chaos.
Fair.
Sometimes, in the face of great disaster, defending the status quo is progress.
I don't know... Okay, but what's Kingdom of Conscience actually like?
The kingdom is difficult to comprehend, and even more difficult to describe.
So what you're saying is that you don't know?
Partly because humanity will need to discard many of the categories that define and limit it today. The Kingdom of Conscience is post-capitalist, post-national. It's also post-industrial, post-ideological, and even post-sexual.
That does sound kind of awful. Seems fine. I still want to live for the present, though. Man, that sounds kind of terrible. I don't think you want to be a moralist anymore. This is dumb. I'm gonna go with this, because it just gives me the ability to internalize it.
Slow down, Mr. Reasonable. Did you miss the part about compromising and taking things slow?
Okay then, let's get there eventually.
That's right. Remember, Real democracy is just around the corner for Revachol. When that real democracy kicks in, a long time from now, we are all going to be so much happier.
Uh-huh. Okay, so what is this?
Finger pistols, 9mm. Snap, snap, baby. Turns out guns aren't that much for protecting as they are for attacking people. If you want to protect people, really work for them, you have to whip out your signature dual 9mm Villiers finger pistols. Who needs real guns anyway? That conversation you just had, it would have gone better had you snapped those bad boys at them.
No.
Note, 9mm dual finger pistols do not count for an actual weapon in a gunfight.
Bonuses. Reaction speed. Safety's always off. Empty hand slots give suggestion +1. That's actually kind of clever. Okay, I like that. Kingdom Conscious. -2 half-life. Like calm water. But what does it do? Nope. Whatever. I'll consider it, but I'm probably not going to take that. We have 1 skill point anyway. And what's left?
Wow. So someone's been a little boring.
What?
Yes, my standard liege. Someone's seen all sorts of wild ideas pop off and thought, I'll take the boring one. The regular, please. The brown.
Kim, am I boring?
You? I wouldn't worry about that.
See? You're so regular and vinyl brown. He doesn't even want to talk to you about it.
Picking me for not being crazy enough? That's the least of my concerns.
No need to be defensive. The regularity, the brownness, the cut and dry have their appeal. Okay. A very standard appeal.
Look, I'm just trying to do my job. No need for extravagance.
Of course you do. Let's get right to it. My lord's copper type is regular cop. I'll let everyone know. I'll send out a telefax.
Wait, will this be my capo type now?
Yes, the type of cop you are, sire. Think of it as a caste, a class even, a nation of regular law officials that you belong to. It comes, of course, with the usual benefits.
Why not send out the telefax then? I'm not ashamed.
Done and done. No actual communiques will be sent, of course. That would be too dramatic.
From you, drama? -2 Inland Empire. I'm pretty sure this will give me a bonus of authority when I'm done, and who cares about that? So now that we've done all that, what are our leads? Well, I have things I need to read. Right, I wanted to improve my suggestion and see if I could talk to her, but I don't think that's possible. However, that improves my suggestion by 1, doesn't it? Bonuses from thought? Yes. Yeah, okay. What else can give me suggestion? Psych base 1, bonus from thoughts 1. Signal blue, naval blue. Coat +1, so I should have... With +3, that's actually pretty good. So none of the rest of them... Remove or add suggestion. that removes, but I'm not wearing it. Alright. Let's see if I can convince her.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
About my missing badge.
I'm afraid I can't say any more until we've taken care of formal protocol.
Give it a try.
Feelings will guide the way.
Damn. But ma'am, I need to know about this lynching. It's very important to me. It's the case I'm solving.
I assure you, it is no small matter for me either. We all share the responsibility for disarming this situation. I hope you have a badge for me as soon as possible.
You have so much. I only have this. This is the entirety of my existence.
She's silent. The wind flaps the sail above her.
This boat, for example, and a home somewhere. I only have this case.
Officer.
Don't remember anything except this lynching, and there's only this coast and this lynching.
You know, I don't mean to sound cold, but if you want something, you have to give something back. More than just guilt.
Nah.
You're doing it. Despite your own best efforts, you're still getting in. Somehow.
Nice.
I'll be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something tangible.
Like what?
The Union is conducting drug trade out of the harbor. It's an open secret in Martinez. Surely it must not come as a complete surprise to the RCM either. Perhaps it's time to look into it.
Seems reasonable.
Or you can find your badge, which honestly seems like a lost cause.
Probably.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
Excuse us for a moment, madam.
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
How did you hope it would go?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchmen.
Oh, so we're henchmen now?
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
What do you propose? That we don't investigate the drug trafficking?
No. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we are siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it.
True.
What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done, and demand for her information on the lynching.
We could just, find my badge?
Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large, and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters.
Yeah, fair.
The situation might have changed drastically by the time you locate it. Time is of the essence.
Fair.
You could request a new one from your station, but that would literally take months.
Let's get back to her then.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Okay, tell me about this alleged drug trafficking.
It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Is it the one who won't tell us about what he's shipping?
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
Let me guess. The materials come from Samara to Revachol through the terminal?
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter.
Sounds like Jamrock.
North of here.
Oh,
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut.
Ah, and you want us to investigate?
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrart and the Dockworkers Union. Still, Every chain has its weak link.
The handoff. The motor lorries at the roundabout.
The lorries.
Precisely. Someone needs to move the ingredients from the harbour into the city. Once they reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they're vulnerable.
Indeed.
Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
Yep.
Albeit
the one that's
spotted.
looking for
If you
apples.
find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
Why didn't you come to the Elysium earlier?
We did, on more than one occasion. Apparently, there's some sort of inter-precinct disagreement about whose jurisdiction this area falls under.
We know the company has launched its own probe into the Union's alleged involvement. We also know it's come up empty. It's not just the RCM. No one's been able to find any hard evidence.
Well, here's your chance, officers.
It's no coincidence the lorries are stranded there like that, is it?
No. We asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries. However, this is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the Trade Committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue.
Alright.
Thousands of litres of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable, the weary.
Well, at least this solves one mystery.
Indeed.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Track and beg them to open a drawbridge for me. I'd wondered since I first drove in, on my motor carriage.
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity. I'm sure you understand.
What proof do you have
How
that
do
the
you think they're
Union's involved?
financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy to fund it.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men. The local businesses can scarcely provide for themselves.
So do you think the strike is being funded with source ingredients for drugs?
Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely, then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver
Dang it.
who'll open up to you.
We already
It's
have
that
some
time again.
suspicions.
We're taking a 3-minute break to let these ads play. Please don't watch them. If the companies that paid for these wanted your patronage, they'd have spent the money they wasted on these ads on better products, then they wouldn't need the ads.
True.
Poik, it looks like you're getting a bit stuck on this case.
No, there's just a lot of text to
The
read.
game seems to be holding back some information, and you're
Yes.
trying to pry it out of them.
Yes, that's the
I'm
whole
not
point.
sure if it's going to be a good idea to keep pushing, but it's certainly keeping things interesting.
What else I'm gonna do? Anyway, I was hoping to try and close up, get a good stopping point before these ads. But I guess not. See you in 3 minutes. I recommend not watching these ads, unfortunately. Meanwhile, for those who aren't stuck in ads, the relaxing sounds of the sea. people who made Disco Elysium are apparently making a new espionage RPG. Zero Prey, so that's the one that's being advertised on the front, or on the menu. So it's an espionage RPG. I don't know if it said anything about what it's about on the menu, because I wasn't paying too much attention. It could be interesting. Are the ads over yet? Nope, they're still trying to scam you. "45 more seconds. Ish.
Okay. Coast is clear. Welcome back, everyone. I hope the ads weren't too egregious this time.
You're somewhat hidden behind those sound waves.
It looks like you were in the middle of a bit of a standoff with the game.
Well, with
What's
Joyce
the plan
Messier.
now?
I'm gonna finish this conversation. Alright. One driver who will open up to you. Well, the driver I suspect is not happy with me already, so probably not. I already have some suspicions one of the drivers is present in the lynching. Do we really want to provide that information? Probably.
The two might even be connected.
Fair enough.
Or not. Though, if you have evidence to the contrary, I'm eager to hear it.
As eager as I am to share it, Lieutenant, once the job is done.
Okay. I've made my mind up about the smuggling investigation.
Yes?
I'll take the case, probe the driver, see what it yields.
Excellent. According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout.
The cool
Hopefully
one,
of them will know something.
the smuggler, and the racist. The racist won't talk to me. The cool guy I have no empathy for, or don't have the empathy insight into, I should say. Still one that it keeps telling me I need to gain more empathy and go try again. Where was it? Here. Ami Lahon. Formidable. No.
It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I can keep the drawbridge up for a few more days at least. You should have the time you need.
Uh-huh.
In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
You need something out of these
That's the man
tattoos?
who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
Fine.
Better not tie the fourth day to the bat's day on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
Thank you, that's all for now, jerk. Well. I think that's all for today, because I need to get ready for other things. So I should probably save and quit. And then I'll be back to this on Monday. So thank you all for joining me. Hope you all have a good rest of your day. Sorry to have an ad break and then immediately disappear, but I don't get to choose when Twitch decides to play ads, unfortunately. Anyway, take it easy.